Okay. There wasn't a lot of time in between sort of signing to Virgin and then, going into Abbey Road, so there wasn't really a lot of time to sort of sit and think about much. Was there? It was quickly and then straight into the studio because the songs like those were already written. So,
stuff just happened.
Yeah, it just
very quickly.
Picked up.
It did, yeah. So I'm real glad of that as well. Yeah. It's great.
There wasn't any time to sort of sit there and go, are these songs good? You could sort of question yourself if you've got time to, but there wasn't any time to do that. Yeah. So just sort of went with it, and it works, doesn't it?
So now you have your own studio at the Isle of Wight. Are you all born there?
No, not all born there, but we've all lived there since we were kids.
Yeah.
I think there's only one. Is it just Paul?
Yeah, it's just Paul.
Okay.
We all lived there since we were 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
And still?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What's so special about the Isle of Wight? Is it, are the people different there than in the rest of Britain?
There are a few different characters there. Yeah, you could say that. I don't know. It's just the pace of life. It's not. I don't know. It's just really quite relaxed. I think we all benefit from that. The sort of lifestyle we like as well. We've all had bits of living, whether it be in London or on the mainland when we were whether at college and experienced life off the Isle of Wight to a certain level. And everyone just seems to want to go back there. It's got magnetism about it, Yeah, and it's a beautiful place as well, nice countryside.
Yeah. Is the living there, I don't know, more relaxed? Or?
Yeah, I reckon it is.
Yeah, definitely. Island style, like most islands I've been on, they've all got this sort of atmosphere.
Yeah. Okay. Is it? I heard. Do you also live together there, or?
Me and Paul live together with the studio. The rest of the boys are scattered around, but the island's small enough that we can get together.
Yeah.
Quite easy. Yeah, in a day.
Okay. Are you and Paul really long-time friends from
since school. Yeah.
From school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, since about 15, 16. We only started making music, when we were about 18, actually. We've been making music together for a long time. But the Bees is about 6, 7 years old as a project, yeah.
And where did you match, you and Paul? Was that?
Where do we meet?
Yeah, what was the musically? The match?
Oh, right, the first thing was because I used to write poems, and I couldn't play any instruments. Paul used to play instruments and couldn't write any words. And then just one day at school, I said, here you go. And he came back, I gave him one of my word book, I think, words books, and he came back and recorded a song. And then it just snowballed, really. And then we found out all about bedroom production and stuff, and that you don't have to go to a studio. You can buy a 4-track, and then you can buy a nice microphone, and then you can buy a little compressor, and then you can buy a reverb unit with literally tiny steps all the way. And now, via Abbey Road in that path, we've come to build our own killer studio. It's going to have a world sound. It's going to, I reckon, that's what we're going to do. That's because we're really into studios as well as artists and performers. That's what Snow kicked the whole thing off as well. Wanting to do it ourselves. Why do certain records sound like they do? And we just want to sound like our favourite records. So that's what we're trying.
Can you give an example of good things sounding records?
Well, the whole genre of roots reggae is a massive influence.
James Brown's records, soul.
James Brown, soul music.
That sort of approach to it.
Music by people like the band. It's just, and they're like all performers that have got fantastic energy.
Yeah.
Any new
music?
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Dance music, but not bands, I'd say.
No.
Not really. A few bands, but ones that sound old.
Yeah.
Black Keys.
Black Keys. They sort of sound like they have the same sort of ethics behind the way they make the music.